everybody. Good to have you back here again. I am shooting on a very sunny day. It's good to be back on set. Yes. A lot of things has happened, in the last couple of weeks that has a little bit of delayed our, posting videos here. So please, apologies for, the long silence. It's been like almost a month. Yes. Today, we'll be talking about a sensitive topic. I call it sensitive because it touches everybody, irrespective of age and status. It is a topic I've been working on it for a long time now, for the longest of time, because I've been trying to. This will be like the third shoot on this topic because I have always not been, no, I don't like this one, I don't like this, I don't like that. I always have to go back, change a few things because I want it to come, perfect, almost perfect. Yeah, so the topic is social etiquettes. Yes, that's what we'll be talking about today. I always like to give us a video in between every book. The last video we uploaded was a video for the last book we, studied. And don't be worried, there's already a book in the block. I'll introduce it to you soon. So let's not be, ahead of ourselves. So today, like I said, we will be talking about social etiquettes. In simple terms, social etiquette means a code of polite conduct. And polite meaning a respectful and considerable way to behave around other people. Have you ever been around people and within the first 5 to 10, 15 minutes that you spend with them, you're able to make out or to draw a conclusion as to whether they are nice, proud, disrespectful, arrogant, or for you to draw a conclusion about their personality? That is what we'll be, talking about here today. The benefit of this video today, the benefit of, talking about this topic is to help us be able to navigate confidently and intelligently social situations. With all of that being said, I'd like you to join us as we begin to list all these social etiquettes and learn together. Have fun. So, etiquette 1 on our list. I'll be reading from my laptop, so you have to forgive me because once in a while I'll look downwards. So let's hear it. Etiquette 1 on our list. It says, don't call someone more than twice continuously. If they don't pick up your call, presume they have something important to attend to and will get back to you. I don't even do that. If I call you once, twice, you don't pick, I don't call you. I don't call you, I don't keep calling. Except it's family, of course, I'll buzz you and buzz you. Family is different. But I'm saying on official grounds, for official reasons, if you call someone once, twice, they don't pick, leave it at that. If they are busy, they'll return your call. They've seen your call and they'll call you back when they can. So please stop calling continuously. It could be very annoying if the person is, legit busy and, is in a meeting and cannot even put off your call or something. So twice is just enough time to, give somebody a call. Yeah. Etiquette number 2 on our list. Pay attention. Says, return money that you have borrowed. Even before the other person remembers to ask for it from you. It shows your integrity and character. Same goes with umbrellas. Oh my God. Pens, the worst. and lunch boxes. Same goes for everything. It's not limited to these things I have mentioned here today. Return money. Some people have the habit of, being so sober when they want to lend money from you, and then when it's time to return it, you see the arrogance in them, just comes out to play. They'll be like, oh, how much is the money I'm even owing you? I can pay. It's just a small amount. For God's sakes, you are owing somebody. Even when you cannot pay, right? Even when you cannot pay this money at the time, you are under an obligation to call the person to say, look, I know I'm owing you. I'm really sorry that things are the way they are. I'm going to pay you. That is what you are supposed to do. It's going to give the person the impression that, okay, this person actually remembers me. This person is bothered about the fact that they are owing me, but they've not been able to live up to expectation. Even the person is angry, but to an extent, to a good extent, in most of the cases, it's going to soften the person's heart. But it depends on how we handle the situation. You are owing is you are owing. So you have to be the one, who's calling. I have you in mind. I cannot pay at this point, at this time. Please be merciful. The money is going to come. Let's learn to do this. Etiquette 3. It says, say thank you always, every time somebody helps you. I have a story, regarding this. I used to work for a white woman. That was the first job I got after I finished my university education. She was from South Africa. She is from South Africa. So she was my boss, yes. She gives you a task and you do it. She'll say thank you. She calls the office help to make coffee for her, and the coffee is delivered. She says thank you. You pick up a piece of paper for her on the floor, whether she asked you or not. She says thank you. I love the way that made me feel every time she said thank you, even if I was doing a job that I was paid for. You get, people who go an extra mile for you if they see that you are really an appreciative person. You appreciate kindness, no matter how big or how small it is. As long as these are gestures people show to you from their heart, you get, and you say thank you and you mean the thank you. You don't just say thank you mindlessly. You say thank you and they see that you mean it. They will always go out of their way to help you. So learn to say thank you every time someone does something for you. Someone helps you with the door. Someone helps you with something that dropped off your hands. Someone helps you with anything at all. Say thank you. It goes a very, very long way. Etiquette 4. Etiquette 4. So this one says, always open the door for the person coming behind you. It doesn't matter if it is a guy or a girl, senior or junior. You don't grow small by treating people well in public. Yes, no task is too demeaning when it comes to treating people nicely. No matter who's involved, so be nice to people by holding the door for them, giving them an opportunity to, making way for them to pass. Maybe you are in a tight place and somebody's trying to make their way through. You allow them and all of that. People are touched when people are nice to them. They may act like they didn't see it, they don't care, but when they, sit back at the end of their day to reflect, they'll be like, oh, this person was actually nice to me. So yes, it pays to actually be nice to people in public. So hold the door for anybody behind you. It's not a demeaning thing to do. Etiquette 5. It says, never interrupt people talking. Allow them to pour it out. As they say, hear them all and filter them all. Excuse me. A lot of persons, including yours truly, everybody wants to be heard, actually. Everybody. I think we have more talkers than listeners. Yes, I don't have the statistics, so let me not give out the figure that is. But from my interaction with people are more, people want more to be heard than they want to hear. So I need to put my point out there for you to hear. But it's really bad for you to interrupt people when they are talking, because they've not made an end to their speech and you already want to throw in your ideas, your suggestion. They too have valuable things to say. And people will not really value what you have to say if you don't listen to them. You get? And you must do like an active listening, not a passive listening. Don't listen to be able to respond. Listen to understand. Listen to see their point of view. Listen to know where they are coming from and why they are making the arguments that they are making. Everybody wants to have a listener in their life, in their lives. Nobody wants to have people who don't listen to them. Not a husband, not a wife, not a child, not a parent. Everybody wants to have people who would listen to them. Be that listener that everybody wants. And they will give you an opportunity to air your own views. And people would only my mentor, I call him my mentor. Yes, he's actually my pastor. Yeah. He says something. He said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So you have to start caring about what people have to say. Hear them out. Listen to them. Understand them. Then you can now, give your own speech or hear people out first. So we're on etiquette number 6. So number 6 says, it says, praise publicly and criticize privately. Yes, I am very particular about the way people correct me. I'm also particular about the way I correct people. A correction may either be taken or rejected depending on how it was given. If you lash out there's a way you lash out on people publicly and they'll be like, man, to hell with your correction. Who do you think you are? Do you understand? So if we should try to just praise publicly. Yeah, praise publicly. But criticize privately. It'll help people be comfortable around you. You get this has to do with being emotionally intelligent. You have to know when to criticize and when not to criticize. It's not every criticism that is for the private place. There's some sensitive kind of criticism that you don't want people to have to hear. So you just call the person involved and say, see, these are the things that you did that were not right. The person will take that correction because the person feels valued. You had the option of talking to me in public disrespectfully or calling me out in public, but you didn't. You brought it to a private ground. Okay, I would listen to you more, even if the person would like to put up some kind of defense, but they will listen to you more than if you have to trash them publicly. So praise more publicly but criticize more privately. So etiquette 7. This one is common among women. It says, there's almost never a reason to comment on someone's weight. Just say, you look fantastic. If they want to talk about losing weight, they will. Yeah, let the person who is fat start the topic of, I really want to lose my weight. I think I'm gaining too much of weight. It's really body shaming to do that. Say you haven't seen somebody in a while and you saw them and the next thing, oh God, you're looking fat. Who asked you, baby? I didn't ask you. Do you understand? And you don't know who's already suffering from a low self-esteem and you go out there body shaming the person. The person can, commit suicide all because you gave a comment that the person that the person couldn't digest well. So please, we should not go around commenting on people's weight. Even when people are underweight, nobody wants to be told you're losing weight and all of that. Except these people are like your bosom friends and family. You shouldn't just go around throwing such comments, please. Thank you. I like etiquette 8. It says, treat the cleaner with the same respect as the CEO. Nobody is impressed at how rude you can treat someone below you, but people will notice if you treat them with respect. Some people are hypocrites. When they see the boss, they prostrate and they lie down. Hey, well done, sir. Good afternoon. How are you? How's the family? And then they don't treat their subordinates with the same respect. People are people. People are the same. We all have 2 eyes, mouth, ears, and hands. Even people who are physically impaired are not less than a human being. So we should learn to treat people with respect because I know that nobody wants to be disrespected. I don't want to be disrespected. So I like to give you the same measure I would like you to give to me. You get? So let's learn to treat people with respect. People above us, respecting people above us is actually common and normal. But it's only people who value people that would respect people who are beneath them. Your gate man is a human being. Greet him in the morning when you see him. Your house help is a human being, nothing less than you. Greet him or her in the morning when you see them. Your laundry guy, your cook, your cleaner, everybody is somebody. Greet them when you see them. Treat them nicely, because it would have been you who was doing or in their situation, and I know that you would want people to respect you. So please respect everyone, no matter the age, no matter the size, no matter the social status. Everybody desires to be respected. Whew. So etiquette number 9 is calling out cocky people. Yes, we're addressing cocky people on this one. Etiquette 9 says, remove your sunglasses if you are talking to anyone on the streets. It is a sign of respect. More so, eye contact is as important as your speech in a communication. So you are talking to someone is talking to you, and you guys are not buddies, you're not friends, you just met, or the person is, and you're wearing shades. Oh God, I consider it quite disrespectful, because your facial expression is actually not complete if your eyes are not in it. So I wouldn't know if you are actually humble or smiling. Even if your teeth is shiny, it could be fake if I don't see your eyes. Your eyes are a part of communication. So take off your sunglasses. Hi, good morning. My name is Chioma. Please, I'm lost. I'm looking for direction. I'm going to flat 5, house 10. Could you help me? Be humble, please. Take off your glasses. Etiquette 10, beloved people. It says, never order the expensive dish on the menu when someone is giving you a lunch or dinner treat. If possible, ask them to order their choice of food for you. I always do that because I don't have strength for problem. Somebody can take you out and they don't have enough money. So usually what I do is I order within my own budget. In case you tell me, oh sorry, you have hit the bar and you crossed it, how are you going to manage? I don't even give room for that. You get? So sometimes I ask you, okay, what are you taking? I'll have what you're having. That is, if I'm not allergic to what you're having. Or I'll just take something that's within the budget I also have, so that, there are no embarrassing experiences. So please, and this one is particularly to the ladies, a guy is taking you out on a lunch date and you want to list your problem on the plate. You take everything, you take this, you take that, you take blah. And some girls are not even wise. You see that the guy that's taking you out is taking only water, and you are collecting breakfast, lunch and dinner on one sitting. It's bad. Please. So learn to be sensitive enough to, I usually would ask, so you could ask politely, what are you having? Okay, what's your budget? You could ask, depending on who is taking you out. Do you understand? It's not a bad question to ask. The person would understand that you are trying to be careful. You are trying also not to take advantage of the situation. You understand me? And another sub-etiquette to this, we're still talking about this etiquette. So if somebody asks you out on a date, whether you're a guy or a girl, please do not bring code dates except the person has told you to bring. And you should ask, should I bring 1 or 2? Some girls go out on a date and they are carrying 5 people. Excuse me, ma, I'm not here to feed your family. And if you're going out with 10,000 people on a date, what time do you get to gist with the person you're going out on a date with? If you don't like the person, or if you don't even want to sit out or talk and all of that, then don't go on the date, instead of carrying everybody with you and all of that, all in the name of You get? So just stick to the menu, stick to the budget, and also don't bring code dates with you. You're not the one hosting. If you're not comfortable with the venue and the time, change it or don't go, instead of, embarrass yourself by carrying people with you, plus ones and twos that you're not willing to pay for. Yeah, the last two etiquettes, I love them. Etiquette 11 and 12 will be the last. Etiquette 11, listen. No, it says, don't ask awkward questions like, oh, so you aren't married, or you don't have kids, why didn't you buy a house, or why don't you own a car, you don't have a car, you mean you don't have a car? For God's sakes, my dear, it is not your problem. I'm not married, I'm married, I don't have kids, I don't own a house or a car. Those are very awkward questions. I think the worst in these times is, the marriage one. Like you see your friend, maybe not your friend, because you see somebody, an acquaintance you used to know back in the day, and then you'll be like, so you're not married, blah, blah. Those questions are foolish. Please, what if the person is not interested in marriage? What if the person is having challenges bearing children? What if the person is having financial crisis and cannot afford a car or a house? So there's no need for useless questions. If you don't have nice things to say, if you don't have catch-up questions, how have you been? How's life? So where are you now? What city do you live in? Nice questions that would not intimidate, questions that will not make them feel, inadequate, not enough. You get? Don't ask those kind of questions. They are terrible questions. Please. The last on our list today, etiquette 12. This one, I'm a big culprit. I'll read it. It says, mind your business unless anything involves you directly. I have been persecuted for minding my business. I am a sucker for minding my business. Whatever you don't involve me in, whatever you don't tell me, I help you conclude that, oh, you don't want me to know. Even if I find out, I would be the last person to ask you. So I heard, it has saved me a lot of drama. Mind your business. Whatever doesn't concern you, doesn't concern you. Even if you find out, act like you don't know. That's a very peaceful way of living. Don't feel entitled to people's businesses. If they didn't tell you, just move on. It'll save you a lot of stress. It'll save you a lot of wahala. Wahala means problem. Sorry for non-Nigerian viewers. To save you a lot of problem. Don't go around, putting your mouth and you're poking your nose in people's businesses. Maybe they don't want you in it. That's why they didn't tell you. So stay on your own. Be okay with the things you know. Be okay with you. I mean, be so busy about you that people's business don't even matter, except they want you to know. The list of social etiquettes is actually an inexhaustible one. There are so many ways that we can socially conduct ourselves in order to make the world a better place. Find out what those etiquettes are and begin to practice them. And trust me, you would see a new version of yourself that you never knew, and you would love it. Because this list is inexhaustible, or we didn't exhaust all of the social etiquettes, feel free to comment down below whatever etiquette you think we missed and we need to know. We're all here to learn from each other. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and be expectant. Our next book is coming up, and trust me, it is a very, very, very interesting book. Yes. Enjoy your day, have fun. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep commenting.